Okay.
मैम लाइव स्टार्ट हो गया है।
महत पुरुष में पंथ जो जय जिनेन्द्र सत्य. So now, before going to start Apurva Avasara, तो अपूर्व अवसर पढ़ने से पहले अपूर्व अवसर क्या है, अपूर्व अवसर का हिस्टोरिकल बैकग्राउंड क्या है, अपूर्व अवसर की लैंग्वेज स्टाइल क्या है, उसके ट्रांसलेशन कमेंट्रीज क्या है, अपूर्व अवसर क्यों पढ़ना है, दैट ऑल डिटेल्स we should be knowing. Am I audible? All of you are with me? I can't see anybody's face, so I don't know whether I'm audible or not.
Yes,
ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, so Apurva Avasara is one of the sacred poems which has been composed by Srimad Rajchandra, as all of you are aware of it. And it is a poem of 21 verses. Okay. And it is a poem which was written and it unreveals the state of Atma to Paramatma. Okay. आत्मा जो संसार में परिभ्रमण कर रही है, संसार में रख रही है अनंत भवों से, उससे अगर परमात्मा बनना है, तो what should be the procedure? How all the things can be done? Ma'am, are you getting disturbed, ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am. Are you getting disturbed? I'm so sorry because no problem. Okay, I am able to go because I am doing it. So, in case if you have any problem, you just know. Yeah. So, in order to get Atma to Paramatma, what all are the procedures and how the Jeev should do this? All the things it has been given in this poem. So, its verses have the potential to accelerate one's spiritual journey towards moksha. And moksha is the final aim of the Jiva who is tired of this transmigration, who wants to end the cycle of transmigration, who wants to end all the sufferings, all the sorrows, all the pains. So the verses teach one to set himself from the bondage of Rag, Dvesh, Agyan. Because Srimad Atmasiddhi Shastra also said, Rag, Dvesh, Agyan e mukhya karmani granth. So these are the three entangles. These are the three reasons which each and every jeev should understand and should try to eliminate these things. That is rag, that is attachment, dvesh, that is aversion, and agnan, that is ignorance. So rag and dvesh are the main shackles that tends to tie the soul down and do not allow it to experience the light of pure knowledge and wisdom. And there are many forces that attract the worldly things. And these forces needs to be broken to achieve emancipation. तो वही एक चुंबक के जैसे जीव को अट्रैक्ट करता है और राग एंड द्वेष जीव का संस्कार हो गया है. It has become the nature. So the जीव is not aware of it कि मैं राग एंड द्वेष कर रहा हूँ. And these are the main reason for me to get entangled in the karmas. So this exercise of breaking free from rag and dvesh cannot happen in one instant. It is not a magic. It is not something which you can cook instantly in 2 minutes or which you can get in within 2 minutes. It is not instant. It is a continuous process which we have to perform with by keeping consistency in studies, practices, and then only we can be able to adapt in our life. We can be able to know it, and then only we can be able to tread on this and on this path. So complete awareness of thoughts, words, and actions can reduce the effect of rag and wish. All of you agree this? All of you are with me? Do you agree? Is it easy to get details from rag and dvesh? How many
No,
of you
ma'am.
say नहीं ऐसे में कर दूंगा राग एंड द्वेष ही है ना क्या है इट्स नॉट अ बिग डील so once they become weaker the stronger the soul becomes जैसे ही राग और द्वेष ये मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है ये मुझे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है this is the thing I want this is the thing it has to be this is the way I want like I me and myself and what all things I want, that continues that process makes you more and more weaker, and one who can overcome it can become more and more stronger, vice versa. So, which makes it easier to liberate themselves. Okay. So, Apurva teaches one to break this subtle psychic and mundane forces step by step. Okay. And it is a systematic and consciously from inside and outside. It is not the process of only inside. Yes, the major work is done inside, but externally also it reflects. And if it is done externally, internal changes also happen. So it is vice versa. It happens in both the things together. So this stanza's spiritual significance cannot be understood by merely reading them but by dwelling upon it during the day-to-day activities and experiencing it to essence, through meditations and reflecting upon them ardently and accurately. So one has to be the ardent follower, one has to be the ardent thirst. One should have very strong thirst towards this. Such G only can be able to take that. So the real knowledge of spirituality is packed in this devotional and straightforward poem. So the path advocated by Srimad in this sacred poem is the middle path suitable for all the humans from all the walks of life. Every word used in this are very simple and very easy. Even for a lay person to understand and apply and making it very attractive. So all the verses in this poem, it affects on the householders and highest spiritual aspirants as it is full of spiritual insight. So now the crux and the profound meaning of this spiritual poem is meant for beginners and those on the spiritual path who are on for the several years. So it shows how human can live a balanced life and climb the spiritual ladder towards the ultimate goal of liberation. So throughout this work, the central theme is overcoming all the egoistic desires and embedded in oneself due to the ignorance. So identifying oneself as the body and indulging in pleasing the body are some of the mistakes. So the verses in Apurva also teaches one to differentiate and realize that the soul and the body are the two different entities like Yan and Talwar, like the sword and its shell. If to train the spiritual success and then right action, physical and mental are the keys to this success. So every Atma has the potential to become Paramatma with the effort to be taken to reach that state. So Apurva is a comprehensive spiritual guide that equips one to make sure his human life should be not wasted merely on the worldly indulgences. Even the lay person takes some effort to understand the essence and importance of this simple poem. One can eventually realize the ultimate state of emancipation. So now, what are the importance of Apurva? But Apurva is important. Why Atmasita is important? Why any Shastra or Samaisar is important? Before going in depth about that particular thing, we should be knowing its importance. Then only we can have a home. We can be like really want have the thirst to know about it, right? So with that intention, we should be knowing the importance of Apurva. So Apurva is a sacred poem and talks about spirituality and helping one uproot vices and connecting oneself. ठीक है? If you don't understand anything, you ask me. Otherwise, I'm not going to explain each and every word because it will become very lengthy. Secondly, this rare composition contains the essence of many scriptures. इसमें अपूर्व अवसर एक ऐसी पोयम है जिसमें बहुत ग्रंथों का सार है. Okay, so Srimad composed it after self-realization. So just imagine what will be his status. जब आत्म साक्षात्कार होने के बाद जो कंपोजिशन हुई है तो उसमें कितनी ऑथेंटिसिटी होगी, उसमें कितनी रियलिटी होगी, उसमें कितनी सारी चीजें ऐसी होगी which he has experienced. सुनी हुई तो है, he must have heard from many scriptures or from Mahavir Swami Bhagavan as he was his disciple in his past life. But apart from that, he has experienced self. So it has given us really very, very important. So now the next is this spiritual poem systematically explains 14th Gostan. 1 minute, Rahul. 14 progressive spiritual stages. If one wants to realize the self, contemplation of the self is mandatory. Yes, bolo.
नहीं मैम, बस मैं रेंसी से पूछ रहा था ये लाइव किसने स्टार्ट किया, क्योंकि कई बार ना लाइव की रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं होती है रेंसी.
ये वाली रिकॉर्डिंग हो रहा है, मैंने यूट्यूब पे ही किया है. आपको भी करना है तो कर सकते हो कि नहीं मुझे नहीं पता है. So if you can
नहीं मैम,
do.
प्रॉब्लम ये होती है कि लास्ट एक क्लास में और ऐसा रिकॉर्डिंग हुआ था, वो मेरे प्लेलिस्ट में नहीं दिख रहा था, फिर बाद में प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है. तो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम जस्ट कंफर्मिंग रेंसी से कि उसने कैसे किया.
पे आएगा ही नहीं ना, क्योंकि मैंने उसमें रिकॉर्डिंग होगी तो मैंने लिंक भेजी थी that you should add it to your playlist.
अच्छा, फिर उसमें एक्सेस का प्रॉब्लम होगा मैम. आप बंद कर दीजिए, मैं स्टार्ट कर देता हूँ लाइव.
तो अभी तक का हुआ है वो कैसे करेंगे?
मैम 10 मिनट का ही तो निकला है.
हाँ,
तो इट्स ओके ना.
20 मिनट का.
हाँ हाँ,
ठीक है, आप स्टार्ट कर दो, मैं स्टॉप कर देती हूँ.
ओके मैम.